Lighten up the sky a little bit. Unfortunately, there's a pretty good extensive amount of cloud cover out there. If we're lucky, we may thin some of that out, but I think the trend is going to be to see mostly cloudy skies today. Steady to moderate rain is going to come in here through the evening and the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning. There's going to be some rain with that system that arrives as well. Sharply cooler and breezy, at least for the first part of tomorrow. And then lighter showers are going to be arriving here for the later portions of the second half of Saturday. I don't have anything on radar right now. We are dry out there. Here are the projected wind speeds. We're going to jump ahead to 6 p.m. this evening, because during the daytime hours today, wind is not going to be a factor. Even by the dinner hour, it's not really a factor. But you can see as this system comes up from the south, our southern counties beginning to ramp up the winds just a little bit more. Let's roll this through into midnight tonight. Look at the colors increasing because the colors are tied to the strength of the wind speed. So we've got 15 to 25 mile per hour sustained winds. Those are those larger, wider numbers coming in out of the east and northeast, and they're going to be gusting probably up to around 25 or 30. We'll go through the overnight hours into 6 a.m. when we're getting some steady to moderate rain across the area. Still 15 to 25, maybe in some cases even 15 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds with some gust up around 35 or 40. As we go into noon tomorrow, not windy, but still breezy, and the winds start to come in out of the north and west at that time, still sustained at about 10 to 20 miles per hour. And as that system goes through and out of the area and starts to pull away, the winds will come down. We'll still have 10 to 15 mile per hour winds later in the day tomorrow, but that's the wind regime as the system comes into, through, and then moves out of the area. Current temperatures about 10 to 15 degrees colder than they were yesterday at this time. We're all in the 40s instead of being into the 50s. As cool as 41 right now in Big Rapids and Fremont, 45 in Grand Rapids and Ionia, and we have 46 right now in Kalamazoo. We pull out to a wider perspective. There is certainly cooler air that is out there. That warmer air that was in here the last few days, that's now getting pinched off to the south and east, so we're not going to see that. Lots of cloud cover across our area. That's the beginning of the northern extent of the cloud shield from that system moving into our area. There is likely going to be another regional severe weather outbreak today, not in our area, but with this storm system across the south central United States, even into central and southern portions of Tennessee. That system is what's coming our way. We're not looking for severe weather, but we are looking for wind as it gets a little bit closer and a fair amount of moisture. I think a lot of us are probably going to pick up a good solid inch to an inch and a half of rain. So this should be a good widespread soaking rain for us as we go through tonight and into tomorrow morning. I've got partly sunny there. If we're lucky, we might see a little bit of sunshine early on here, but there are lots of clouds out there. We'll call it partly sunny to mostly cloudy. PM rain will develop first along our southern border, I think along Michigan-Indiana state line, probably about 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening. Then it will spread northward. High temperatures today, upper 50s to around the 60-degree mark with a west to turning northeast wind at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's what it looks like, and you can see how this plays out. There's the low pressure system. Not much going on through the day today, but the clouds will just continue to thicken and lower. And by the time we get into 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening, we've got some rain showers breaking out along and south of the I-94 corridor. This system gets a little bit closer. The winds ramp up here, and you'll also see that the heavier pockets of rain, as denoted by the oranges and the yellows there, I think the snow will stay off further to the north and west of most of our area. As that system departs, the winds will relax a little bit. High pressure builds in. We should see some clearing late in the day on Friday, and then the clouds are going to start to thicken up again. By the time we get into Saturday morning, maybe a little bit of sunshine, but here comes the next weather system. Lighter rain is plagued to come in here by the time we get into probably Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening is what it looks like, but it is going to be lighter. This is the rain that we're looking for from this first system from Grand Rapids off to the south and east, probably a good solid inch, inch and a half with lighter amounts to the north and west. And as we look for consistency with another forecast model here, this is our RPM model. Again, maybe an inch, inch and a half or so, especially from Grand Rapids off to the south and east is where we're looking. 60 degrees today, PM and nighttime rain likely and wind. 46 degrees tomorrow. We'll have rain go into tomorrow morning to about the mid to late morning. Then it moves out of here. 54 on Saturday with more PM and nighttime showers there. Sunday looks dry but chilly, and then we're back into the 50s for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. Let's take a look at our Fox 17 weather kit. If you haven't heard about this, Fox 17 is looking for our next weather kid. Every month we'll pick a kid to do a weather experiment with Candace Monticelli. Just head to fox17online.com/contest to enter your child for a chance to win. Brody?